Hello, Life Path 6, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology. I tried to wear something like, festive today. This sort of looks like spring, but it's freezing. It's cold. Today's St. Patrick's Day. I'm reading on St. Patrick's Day, so I'm wearing green, but I'm also wearing a sweater because I'm cold. Good times is what it is. All right. So, of course, I'm Jennifer. Yasmin is over here. I had to add an extra dog bed in for her. She was feeling lonely. I know. Moving around the office has just really messed up the animals. Let me tell you. What are you going to do? All right, so this is a reading for April 2023, monthly numerology. This is a great month. I'm really excited about April because it's not all the changes that we had in March. March has been a game changer month, right? It was a game changer month, astrologically speaking. A lot of changes, a lot of stuff coming down. April, there's still, of course, changes, just a natural rhythm here. But it's not as intense as March was, or for me currently is. There's changes, of course, going on in April, and we have some religious holidays in April: Passover, Easter. We even have Earth Day in April, which technically isn't a religious holiday, but it's good to celebrate. Then I love the beginning of April because we have the sun in Aries, and Aries is the sun is exalted in Aries. The sun really likes being in Aries, and I feel like we all feel that. We all feel that sense of renewal and rebirth in April. I love that energy, so it's great. On April 3rd, we have Mercury moving from Aries into Taurus. On the 6th, we have a full moon in Libra. On the 11th, we have Venus moving from Taurus, where it rules, into Gemini. But it's not a bad place for Venus. Venus just doesn't like being in Virgo. So, Then on the 20th, this is our busy day. Busy. So we have a new moon in Aries, our second new moon in Aries for the 28-day period. So our second new moon in Aries. We also have a solar eclipse in Aries. Yeah. But we have the sun moving into Taurus that day as well. The sun moves into Taurus about 4:30 a.m., 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all of this stuff, the new moon hitting its peak, the solar eclipse, is all happening before most of us even wake up or go to bed. Depends on what coast you're on. So the 20th is a busy day. On the 21st, we have Mercury going retrograde. Now, Mercury going retrograde happens 3 times a year, which is why everybody thinks that Mercury retrogrades are like the boogeyman. It's not. It's not. It is a time, and I'll say I've thought that before myself because I'm double ruled by Mercury. But the thing is, Mercury is a very fast mover, so he moves very fast, so he goes retrograde more often than any other planet. Most planets only go retrograde once a year, or once every 2 years, or once every 18 months. But Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year. We cannot stop our lives during that time. We just can't. You can't just go into a cave. Communication does break down. We have to be careful about contracts that we're signing. I've had to buy cars during Mercury retrograde. I've had friends and clients that have bought houses and closed on a house during Mercury retrograde. You just have to be careful. You just have to pay attention and be careful. Things happen, right? Yeah. So there is a shadow of 10 to 14 days before Mercury goes retrograde and 10 to 14 days after Mercury goes direct. That is the shadow period. That's the shadow side where things can still be glitchy, so, but no worries. You can handle it. You really can. And I say that you can handle it, Life Path 6, because April is an 8-month for you. How wonderful is this? April is an 8-month for you. So this is a month of abundance. And I think this is so perfect for you, 6, because April is an abundant time. We have the sun in Aries. We have our second new moon in Aries. Go to it. Bring in that abundance. Manifest what you want. There's an infinite supply here of money, of power, of inspiration. This is a wonderful time for you. It's a time of service. It's a time of setting an example of self-empowerment for other people. This is definitely a time to check on your banking, to make sure everything is okay, especially with Mercury going into retrograde. Let's double check on our bookkeeping, our banking. This is a time of karma, reaping what you've sown, like being ambitious. I think this is a wonderful time to like push forward with some ambition. The shadow effects of an 8 is feeling responsible for other people's choices. It's not a good idea. You have to let them have their journey. Trying to fix others. Again, you have to let them have their journey. Throw them a lifeline. They have to be the one to choose it. Leading with the ego. Attachment to the material. This is a great time. This is a fantastic time for you to honor not only the divinity in yourself, but also in others. This is a great time for that, especially because we're in a 7 year. We're in a very spiritual year. So for you, you're already very generous. You're a compassionate and generous person that wants to teach mutual love and respect and truth to everyone that you meet with compassion and generosity. This is you incorporating this abundance and this wonderful time of self-empowerment and seeing the best in others. I love, love, love this. I truly do. The shadow effects of the 6, of course, is to learning to be alone without being lonely, being responsible or taking on responsibility without judging. Yeah. Being skeptical or overly sensitive. And there's something about, I keep hearing in my head, about the responsibility thing. So this may be a kicker for you, 6. With being in an 8-month for you, you may want to take on extra responsibility that is not yours. You need to be careful of that. You need to be really careful of that. I think something about the full moon in Libra and Venus, I think these are things that you need to be aware of and pay attention to in this time. Because you definitely don't want to try and take on responsibility where it's not yours. You have to let everyone have their journey. I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it really bad, 6. I just go, oh my gosh, but I can fix them. I can help them. No. Throw them a lifeline. If they take it, great. If they don't, that's okay too. Yeah. I do really think that this is a great time for you. This is a wonderful time of manifesting. This is a great time of manifestation. So go forth and manifest. I love it. I really do. And I love this second new moon in Aries for you, because this Aries energy is really going to feed you. Not that the Taurus energy is bad for you at all in any way, shape, or form. That Taurus energy is just simply going to ground you, and you're going to have that fireball of energy coming in at the beginning of the month, and towards the end of the month, you're going to have that steady, like consistent passion. And I think that's going to be great for you, Life Path 6. Wow. Oh my gosh. Like, I just totally got an intuitive reading for you. I may not even have to choose a card. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to choose the cards. So I'm pulling from 3 decks today. I usually, I've been pulling from 2 for the numerology, but I add 3 decks here and there just for whatever's going on. And today I have added Moonology. Gotta love that. So that's awesome. And just to like add a little extra element. And I usually don't read from the book, but this deck I always read from the book, and this deck I'll be reading from the book as well. They just have a lot of information in these books, and I'm like, oh yeah, we need to bring that on. So, whoops. All right, so the first card is going to come from the Goddess Guide Me deck, or Goddess Guidance. That's better. Ooh, Freya, bold, unleash your adventurous side. Oops. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Tanzanite? Oh, that is gorgeous. Clarity. Ooh, 6. Clarity. Wow, supermoon. Okay, 6. Let's see what we got here. We'll start with Freya because I don't have to read from a book here. Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. That's all of that Aries energy coming in for you, 6. Love it. Okay, let's see if we can locate where the supermoon is in this book. I think it's in the back. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, supermoon. Emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. How about that? Abundance. To use common parlance, yeah. the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up. But you... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And a positive outcome when this card comes up. But you may find that there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day. So take action. Success is close. I just must trust. I like that. I just must trust. Okay, let's see. I would say Tanzanite is close to the end. There it is. Clarity. I have never pulled this card. This is incredible. Tanzanite, clarity. This exquisite crystal assists in the cleansing and opening of the third eye chakra, expanding your awareness and creating a deep sense of clarity. The deep, violent hues of the Tanzanite penetrate deeply into your psyche. That's awesome. Awakening intuition and spiritual sight. Oh my gosh, on a very deep level. Place this crystal on your third eye and breathe this potent medicine into your chakra. It's time to see clearly and feel a sense of clarity in your world. It opens you to your spiritual wisdom and sharing this knowledge from the heart. Opens and activates the third eye chakra, enhancing clarity, vision, and imagination. Assists in communicating with higher aspects of self, creating a deep knowing and wisdom, and allows you to see with clarity. That is so incredible, because as a 6, you really look for harmony. You want everything to be harmonious with your family, with your work, with your community, with your friends. There's a lot of love there, and I think this is just so. I think this is awesome. I think that you're going to be able to see things clearly, but there's a lot of abundance coming into you this month. I love it. It's just like I feel like that this Aries energy of the Aries sun and the new moon in Aries is really just bringing in some awesome stuff for you. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out your weekly zodiac readings. And, sorry, that was a weird noise outside. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April Life Path 6. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.